the setting. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's Rashford. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
McAllister. Paredes. Martinez. Alvarez. Messi. Stones concedes a free kick for that. And here's the pull, and it's Molina. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi plays it short. Bellingham, he's gone direct here. O'Reilly. James. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Paredes. Messi looks to get on the end of this. He's found the way through. Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. It's Rodrigo de Paul. O'Reilly. Rice. O'Reilly. Stones. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. Anderson. Anderson, gently done. Saka. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! It's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upline. Nothing he could do.
So, a breakthrough already. Alvarez. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Stones. Bellingham. Rice. Played towards the other side. Anderson. Saka. Gehi. O'Reilly. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi is onto this. Stones. Bellingham. Gehi. O'Reilly. Gehi. Paredes. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bellingham. And it's O'Reilly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinez. Martinez shifted upfield. Messi made out to the left flank. It's run loose here. Oh, sweet feet. Rice. Anderson. Saka. Anderson. Stones. It's a good run down the right. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Rice. And vicious ball here. Now it's Kane. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Yes, physical challenge. Now it's Kane. McAllister. Alvarez. McAllister. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. Alvarez. McAllister. And here's Messi. Great chance. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford is offering a right smile there.
Gets it away. That's good play. Saka. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rashford, he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. O'Reilly. Rice. Yehi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Stones, and the keeper's got it again. Yehi. O'Reilly. Yehi. O'Reilly. Yehi. Stones. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. Stones. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Saka. Over to the left. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Paredes. Alvarez. Alvarez, forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. O'Reilly. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero gets over and intercepts. Now then, the ball's come loose. Saka. And it's Kane. Now it's Rashford. Rashford is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Paul. Messi in acres of space out wide. O'Reilly. He's in plenty of space here. Now Saka!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Molina. Succumbs to the pressure. De Paul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. England making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Paredes. England out in front with an early advantage. And here's Alvarez. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Rashford. That has found him in acres of space. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Romero. Forward it goes. Stones makes the interception. Rice. James. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stones. Bellingham. Anderson. James. James charging forward down that flank. Now the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Tagliafico. Saka with a definite foul there. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. And the flag has stayed down. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He shoots! Defending of the desperate variety. A quick ball upfield. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's no flag. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. De Paul. Oh, good spread. proves too strong. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Saka wins the duel this time. Saka. And here's Kane. Nice looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Tagliafico. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. O'Reilly. Rice. Rashford. And it's Kane. Saka. Played out to the right. That's tidy. Saka. Messi. Paredes. De Paul. Molina. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi. Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham. Yehi. Rashford looking understandably energised after his goal. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Stones. Rice. Yehi. Stones. Saka. James, who does have an assist to his name. O'Reilly. Yehi. Anderson. Saka. Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. O'Reilly. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tagliafico. Paredes. McAllister. Good chance here! He's got space in the area. And it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a little off target. Paredes. Molina. Paredes. Martinez. Alvarez. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Time to deliver. Messi, and he's gone backward here. Alvarez, looking for a decent ball in. Alvarez, it's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's really clever body movement to get the keeper to commit. And having done the hard part, that's hard to believe.
Alvarez. And that's been won straight back. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Rice chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Alvarez. Game forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out. This looks promising. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
O'Reilly. Bellingham. And it's O'Reilly. Now then, the ball's come loose. Molina. Argentina getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Alvarez. Paredes. De Paul. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Saka does well to get it back. Bellingham. Saka. And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Delivered with swing.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Anderson. Saka tries to think it through. Saka. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kane is the guilty party there. Tagliafico. Saka does really well to win the ball there. James. Out of play for a throw. Bellingham. Rice. O'Reilly. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Molina. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. He's gone for goal! Saka. Rice. Moved on forwards. Saka. Tagliafico did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tagliafico. He is through here. Stones. O'Reilly. Rice. Yehi. Bellingham. James. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. Played over towards the opposite flank. James. That's a delicate pass. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
McAllister. And it's played forward. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. O'Reilly. Proves too strong. McAllister. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Saka. Keeper's got good distance on that. James. James carries the ball down the right. Kane could try cutting inside here. Corner then. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's to Paul. Face. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yehi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Anderson. James. Anderson. Stones. O'Reilly. Probing pass. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
McAllister shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. McAllister. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alvarez have it back and can go again. Tagliafico. Paredes. McAllister. And it's Kane. Now it's Rashford. That's been slipped through. Kane. And the finish! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Decent chance! They've done it!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? James. And he goes cross-field. Decent progress down the left. O'Reilly done delicately. Goes for a shot! Fernandez. Alvarez. Rice looks to the other side. Anderson. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fernandez. Martinez. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Gehi getting this one clear. Paredes. Kane. It's run loose here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's a loose ball. And that has been clubbed away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. De Paul. And it's up he goes! Oh, taken with style. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
James, head over towards the opposite flank. Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez. Moved on forwards. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And claimed it back swiftly. Molina. De Paul in acres of space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Stones clears it away. And it's Paredes. Kane. James, he's got away, he's great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
McAllister. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Nice physical challenge. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. O'Reilly, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kane, it's Kane! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Paredes. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Anderson. Yehi. Rice. O'Reilly. And it's Rashford. Molina. De Paul. Alvarez. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. O'Reilly. Yehi. Rice. Stones. Rashford. Rice. And it's played forward. Very nicely done. Rice. Saka. He's in here! Bellingham head out towards the right wing. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to get it away. Can he deliver? Alvarez. Tagliafico. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? He whips it. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he's picked out the run. Kane. Alvarez. Romero. McAllister. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Pickford sends that a long way. Now it's Kane. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Martinez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. Molina. And here's De Paul. De Paul! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Tagliafico. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Messi. McAllister. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Clipped into space. Good work on the right flank here. Lovely bit of skill. De Paul. Goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Foot in. Saka. Alvarez. Molina. Molina forwards and with intent. Rice. Anderson. Saka. Stones. Bellingham. Gehi. Anderson. Anderson chooses to go cross-field. Martinez. Alvarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Molina. Ooh, a delicate chip through. James gets it away. Out for a throw. it's come loose. Argentina being made to look sloppy in possession here. Saka gently down. Now it's Kane. Looking here to chip it through. Kane looking to run onto it. Kane, he's onside! Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Paredes. Fernandez forwards and with intent. He's through here. Tagliafico. And it's been played through. James. Saka. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. Saka. James. Saka. Yehi. O'Reilly. The Paul wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Molina. Yehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rice. Stones. James. And it goes cross-field. O'Reilly. Rashford. Argentina have reclaimed it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. Molina. McAllister. We expected better, and so did he. Rashford. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. James. Aim forwards. Paredes. Alvarez. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's kept. Shot a goal! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A chance to play it in. Kane. Turns and goes back. Chance! Great effort. Beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
McAllister. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Played towards the other side. De Paul. Molina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice, searching pass he's played there. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, played right into his path. Saka. James. Stones. Rashford. Rice. O'Reilly. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Rashford. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he cuts up the supply. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, it's come loose. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Paredes. De Paul. Romero. Moved on forwards. Yehi. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's picked out the run. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Taliafico, McAllister, and it's played forward. It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's on a charge. And it's O'Reilly. Rashford. And he's onside. Ball is over the line. Bellingham, and he shoots! And again the keeper stands strong. Molina. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Danger averted for now. De Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Rice. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's James. Oh, such a clever touch. Saka. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's DePaul. And here's Alvarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. James. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Molina. DePaul. Alvarez. And here's Messi. DePaul. Alvarez. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's got his reins wrong there. Rice. Rashford. Played with finesse. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paredes. Tagliafico. James. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, another save. Bellingham shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
O'Reilly is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
DePaul. Molina, and that's aimed into the middle. Bellingham. James. Great run on the overlap here. Nice.